naman po. Camilla. Okay.
I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will take us.
Can we get lucky?
Ranger Donjing. Worry not. My Crimson Blade will not harm you as long as you haven't done anything.
Is that all my done? Gun.
The battlefield is dynamic.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
I didn't have more. No, I have. I need to get to the ice or the next island so I can get their things.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
That's can't lie actually. Oh, what the hell? There's a tree. Pay attention. Blackbird. The city Ollie.
Greetings, Rover.
Green Rover.
What can I help you with today?
I need me some chainsaw.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days.
She did.
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few.
I just out partying.
When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my... However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. Currently, she's likely at the ferry to learn more about Mount Firmament. I tried in her last video message. I could tell she seemed weaker than usual. Madam Magistrate situate Rover, Mount Firm. I've sent the coordinate.
It did.
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell?
Eat the mountain.
Not that I'm hungry or anything. And don't worry if there's... Well, unless... that...
Let's head to the ferry. Firmament. Our Wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
To go to the island and get her mad, so I can use her. We going? Oh, wait, I put it back in. I want to take it over there. I can level up those two. Finally. so hot. I want her on my team.
Are you trapped here by the rain? No need for thanks. We're about to embark on a journey together.
Oh, yeah.
Rover. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder.
I would.
Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
The mountain. Then I'm option.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before.
I'm relaxing. Let me.
The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you.
If you don't die, I don't.
Jin Shi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was
Like a
weakening.
dragon.
Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
What do you mean?
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi. It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jin Shi's prolonged absence. I need to tell you the truth, because you've been the top priority, no, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidus.
Look at the eye makeup.
That overseer tried everything to sway you, and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinels' descent,
Big mountain.
and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
We'll talk. Stay with me.
The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
Ah, shit, we on a boat. I'm on a boat. Big rolling land. It's just
We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming.
Now
Some
wait for this.
people must be itching to pounce.
What this? Oh, crap. Why they look lady? Here's a lady here, huh? actually need to build him now.
Tear them to pieces.
I want him to be stronger. I need to see what his build is now. I'm not even here.
Leave it to me.
Extra supplies.
I'm gonna sneak. Like, smell hells. Do I need that for one of them? I don't know which I need. Actually, I think about it. I need to find out. Progress a little bit with her, and then I'll go hunt down all the items I need for you. We can jump that.
The bridge has broken.
What do
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante.
the court?
This is what they call a chronosorter.
Something with time, I'm guessing. Rewind time.
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for. But even if they died, there are countless other Or do this
Yeah.
chronosorter?
Everybody. That's this one. Yeah, I figured. Ah. I didn't just not leave it active. Alright. I'm gonna eat him. I actually.
The battlefield is dynamic. Do not let your guard down.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for.
Alright. Staircase!
Stay sharp.
Oh, they're enemies. What?
A good vantage point.
God, can't climb up there. Me a door. Bustle. Oh.
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
I love Frank here. Alright, there's 74.
Don't you worry.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them. My field of expertise.
Leave it to me. Listen up.
You're wide open.
More. Whoa, what the?
Don't you worry.
The Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore.
Assuming someone needs.
They must have anticipated your arrival.
They fear me. Should. I don't know who needs these, but someone probably. I spent some time. Ooh,
I'm a dandelion.
did she just say that? She's like, I'm a dandelion.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut
Oh.
off its energy.
This arrow. Arena. Antarina. It's slow at deploying. Deploy the team. You know you're weak.
Brilliant lights the way.
Actually, can she not aim with the gun?
Once
That she
we
can't
reach
aim
the
with the gun.
cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount
weird.
Firmament. Proceed with caution.
The stage is set.
I fish again here. Probably switch the team back to normal until they're ready.
So it can't hurt me.
There's a deer.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. But what was once slow, no.
All this talking.
The temporal disruption is prevent. We can't waste a moment. We need to hurry to home.
Can I take my team back since something? I'm trying to put this here. I like. We will win.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long the stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You need only focus on what you have to do.
Activated the beacon. He's down here. That's actually worse. The baddie has a frozen.
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongjin? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future. Hongjin is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any but every trap has its weak points. used their resonance ability here. But it feels different from the Fraxidus. And it seems like she used it in the Traces lead. Let's keep...
That. I'll fight them. How's it going?
Tear them to pieces.
This dude's about to get hammered. This poor guy. I want that to be shot. I like. Yeah, he's not good. Uh-oh, they're dead. That guy just blown stuff up.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Chun-Li, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Don't you worry.
Blow me up.
Tell truth from facade.
Leave it to me. Roll for me.
You're wide open. Settle.
The traces disappeared by the pond.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Long green cat.
Break.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
I really need to do that just to get over here.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
I don't need range, I just need this. Oh, wait.
You two, halt.
You think you could stop me?
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, they're our honored
You're
guests.
old.
No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Chun-Li.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young lady, what shall I call you?
It's not a terrible typo. Some foxy. Some foxy.
My name is Xin Yi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Come on. Back to horse. Now. Where we going? Where we going? Old lady, where we going? That's all it is. I think that. You're like, man. Help. The anime man? What the fuck? Why is he walking like this? Oh, wait, how did I walk like that? How did I do that? Oh my god.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Lady Xinyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
Damn.
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlun Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlun Chamber. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass
Power.
and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Her as a character.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
Let's play the old lady.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this. I implore you.
Yes.
There's so much talking here. There's so much talking.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel. I never intended to believe there. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. Once we save the Sentinel from danger.
I'll defeat the Sentinel.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel? The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlu...
We must. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi.
And the locals will handle...
We'll take them
I'll
out.
send some men to open up the side exit for you.
Thank you.
In this place...
Enough talking. Let's go fight. Oh. And
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point,
what was this?
including Lady Shin.
Oh.
She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinxi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that...
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xingyi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless... the Sentinel... We need to focus on items related...
I see. Who needs range attack?
A good vantage point.
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once.
Once I move, I need to figure out where. Right there.
We'll need to use the chronosorter.
I just like punch this to break it. I something to break away. Where's something to break away? Okay. Something to break it. Anything to break it or not to break it? There's something to break this with? I gotta do something. I just shoot. I'm gonna break it.
Good.
Oh.
Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Fire me. Hey, I know what I'm doing. Come on.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon bolt.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon bolts simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Ooh, give me
Extra supplies.
happened. What? Hello? Click. They click something?
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters, they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. Did they create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Wind Rider. Don't you worry.
Tear them to pieces. Be gone. Time to wrap it up. Leave it to me. Fruit of evolution.
Ready for battle.
Hey.
Break. Tell truth from facade.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them. My field of expertise.
Finale. Stay sharp. Fear
Hey, you want more?
something up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
Oh.
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
Nice guys. Spin or something. What happened?
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
I gotcha.
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience.
Ain't got patience.
See how each... That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier. Yes. Wait, the blood and scales here. She is likely... We are running...
What's this thing? You got time. That's off too.
Extra supplies.
Decades have passed, but those... Research... The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one... It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinels... So the Fraxidus just... There's nothing we can do. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the In the end, the Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so their experiments result... No. A Chronos order. We are
How are we discussing this? Diane?
A good vantage point.
That was...
Stay sharp.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. Time to wrap it up.
So fun.
Ready for battle. I can take it.
Are you over here?
Break.
Tear them to pieces.
For emergencies.
Fun. Alright, now you bring. Nice. Might that later? Oh wait, no. Actually, it's up there.
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
I wonder if I can get rid of the water.
Another Chronos order. The second flare should be behind this gate.
Anything over here?
Let's restore the collapsed gate with this Chronos order.
Around here. I see.
Extra supplies.
Fine. I see. What does that? Looking here. I assume that's why I need that ice. Okay, get in there. Wait, oh, there's icing. Ice go.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we? So it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
Bet.
Another Chronos order. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Whoopee. You doing?
My field of expertise. Don't blink! Blue! The fruit of ever...
Oh no, okay. That I'm good. Oh, I was level 100? What?
Leave it to me.
Got to play. Get me.
her supplies.
After that. You have a gun.
We're in this together.
Again. I'm still off. I thought you came back.
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here.
I know, lady.
We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Hang on, okay, me. Bottle. Can't like fight you. Okay.
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
That's one.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
We've reached the carrier lift.
The lower tier.
A good vantage point.
I don't want to go this way. Oh, it's gonna die.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies. Yes, that fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert. Countless chronosorters were made to collide. The research log meant it's similar to how human resonators. Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening. No. In addition, the chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor, gave an order to the Sentinel. And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the Kronos Order thanks to that order. Rover, do you have an idea?
Laying around top of it. Let's go. Oh my god. Huh? Oh my god, we just talked for like 5 hours. Come on. Lightning.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her.
But Changli, you're...
I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have her here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you, Rover.
Give me money. Pay me for my help.
Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinshi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate.
Ability to control time. Okay, it's above it in tiny word.
Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel block...
So what do... If the Sentinel's condition is indeed in... Today, it's Mount Firmament.
If it truly comes down, it's the only way...
Have you
talking too much.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die. Jinshi. Jinshi, I don't intend to stop. That's what... You may have already guessed it. All evidence we've gathered. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Thank you, my teacher.
Lastly, we still don't... Yes, it could be any. The cipher key should be inside the stone.
No. Move it. I'm catching some lizard. Lizard, come here. Yep, come here. You, come here. I'm a loot goblin.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Oh yeah, let's try this one. That worked.
It worked.
Wait, I got
The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
Up and away! Lucky me, lucky you!
There's nothing around.
Up and away!
Adam. What do you what? Is it lagging? What happened?
It's a trap. Watch out.
Ooh, I get a place. I want her too.
Onwards. Take form. Incense.
Her dragon. Ain't you get her dragon as a thing?
Take flight. Let it end. So be it.
Hang on, it makes sense in here.
Onwards. Fine harmony.
Together we vanquish.
Yeah, big shield, bro.
Feathers.
Like her power. Where do you go?
My blade yearns. Triumph through sacrifice. Mind's eye. My blade yearns. No need to dwell on it.
Strike as one.
Keep dodging.
Best in Starlight. Worry not. Evil be cleansed.
Oh, fancy. Could've got it.
Incense.
Free me.
Negligence on my part. Embrace the change.
caged bird now.
Yeah, doors open.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be
I'll play
able to
Moss
access the
right now.
cipher key now.
Oh,
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared. Extra supplies.
I'm not gonna check that one at all. What's the point of that? That sounds to be longer. And start dodging stuff.
The cipher key.
A big ass code.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Ginger. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you.
I can fight with us. Come on. Careful.
I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself,
You gonna have some fun.
I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils.
I don't want to play this right now. Go against the week.
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Bye.
Changli.
Is her definitely?
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changli has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more
Why are they
ambushes
81?
on the way.
Are they strong? Fuck them. Look at this. Oh. Okay, right, so. Why is everything so strong here? Yeah, that's what I can do. I need this. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's what I have to do.
Extra supplies.
Oh, but yes. Play back. Also, I should press this right.
Good vantage point.
Hey, such my team back to Western B.
So we're teaming up. Fine. Though I'm more used to fighting alone.
For emergencies.
It's Madam Magistrate. She's back.
Who? Me?
I
What?
must go tell Lady Xinyi.
Fuck you. I'm faster than you. Fuck you. I'm faster. Fuck you. You can get fired. You're not fast enough. Hey, lady.
The Mianlung chamber is open now. You can proceed inside. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you. Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber. They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the chronosorter in the Mianlung chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the Chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself. What if the Fraxidus modified those Chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlun chamber to form a special force field along with those Chronosorters. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Madam.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I'm a seed born on Mount Firmament. It's time for me to take root and...
No matter what happens, Mount Firmament has... Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff.
Why, I stopped
That will
playing.
lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber.
I still play Genshin. That's why I haven't played the
The
story in
place-
Genshin. They talk too fucking much. Catch back up. But for now, Kitchen's staying in the ground.
Jinshi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You're right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie, I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself.
That's amazing. Alright.
Wind Rider.
Oh, I didn't mean to put that. Okay.
The Mian Loom chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Extra supplies.
I'll take him.
Tear them to pieces. Your time is over. Zapstring, it's our curtain call.
You're wide open. Break. Tell truth from facade.
Gotta beat him up.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise.
Okay.
Finale. Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
Have fun.
Stay sharp. Wind Rider.
Fuck that.
Don't you worry. I can take it. Till my last breath.
Tear them to pieces.
Ready for battle.
Life is in everything. Grow for me. The fruit of ever.
You're wide open. Extra supplies.
Oh, that's amazing.
Stay sharp.
Why are they getting stronger?
I can take it.
Fireman cookie.
Zap strength, the stage is yours. Think you got permission?
Ready for battle. I can take it.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, there's a guy coming to my door. That's for real, door. Why people gotta be coming to my door?
Roll for me. I can use some fertilizer.
Ready for battle. Settled.
Tear them to pieces.
I can take it. Finale. Extra supplies.
Let's start something quick. I got back. Sorry, I had to check their shot fan. Make sure they didn't nothing else. Yes. Actually, no. What is this bell working? Are they actually important? Oh.
This must be the Mianlong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest spines. Chrono sorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
I don't know what to do before anything. Try for someone. I heard you get to the meta.
Stay sharp.
Ah, hey, how you got the one? Like, oh. I like your building. Oh, you didn't get all of it. I got that one. I'll make her stronger so she can actually fight.
You're wide open.
Looks until I get a better healer.
Extra supplies.
What is that down there?
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding. The Flare Crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the Flare Crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
but I'm not seeing any flare stones.
They're underwater.
Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
Yeah, it's just some freezer.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve
I
it.
can't walk on it.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
What? I think this. Oh, the frame. I gotta do all that. Free this monster.
Extra supplies.
I crash out against them. What's over here? Hey, nothing of value over here. Where the hell is this other one at? There, yeah. Wait, what? How did I do that? I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. It's activated.
Stay sharp. Wind Rider.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the Elder's power. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
Why are some of them 81?
Tell truth from facade.
Damn, that's one. You got your life.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them!
Hey, don't get health back. Rocky.
A good vantage point.
I wonder if I need to reverse that. Actually, Maybe. Wonder if I reverse time on this water. The shell explodes. I can't read. And one phone.
Stay sharp. Wind Rider.
Are there more?
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up. Now you'll be.
You're wide open. Tell truth from the side.
Zap strength. The stage is yours. My field of expertise.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long. As the tacit discord found them, the mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a roar, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou. lived in Jinzhou my whole life. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel or a revered divine being. It raised me and saved me from certain death. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the first place? Now I understand why. Because I am the Sentinel's resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do possess the temporal program that it accidentally lost. If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, I might be the only one who can set things right. In our Sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. That's why it didn't explain. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting for, but my body cannot hold up much longer. I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle.
Don't...
Give up my duty. I never thought about it. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Cheng-Li, Xing-Yi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life, whether out of pity or not, I am truly grateful. The thought of it warms my heart every time. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind. I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. Saving it means saving myself. If there is truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving my own life. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. I am here to fight for a chance at survival, no matter how slim that chance may be. We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we? Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened to me since you arrived in Jinzhou. Thank you, Rover. My teacher Cheng-Li told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. as I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel. I need your support in this decision. But don't worry, I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
Oh,
A good vantage point. Wind Rider.
oh my, I keep pressing on. Doing here. Ah. Oh, went wrong way. That unlocks it.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around.
Got one over here somewhere. Wait, was there not one over here? I thought there actually was. Was there not one around here? I thought there was. Wait, is it? I thought there was one around here somewhere. SD. I think that's why they brought this. Unless. Oh, yeah. I wonder this one.
One last flare stone to go.
Oh, it's right there. What am I talking about? Where'd it go?
A good vantage point.
Lower the water pressure.
Stay sharp.
Yeah.
Tear them to pieces. That I'll pay it back tenfold. I've had enough. Get lost. You won't cast me down. Mike.
Blue! The fruit of evolution.
You're wide open. Break. Tell truth from facade. Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
Good. Now we can get that flare stone. Grow for me.
Okay, if I can say.
Leave it to me. Huh. Listen up. The fruit of evolution. Luminous energy. Huh. Going against wind. Huh? Ha.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. You'll pay for that. I've had enough. Get lost. I'll pay it back tenfold.
I was aiming at.
Ready for battle. 7.
just go down already. Come on.
Tear them to pieces. Zap strength. It's our curtain call. Watch and learn. Your time is out. My field of expertise.
You're wide open. Tell truth from facade. Don't you worry. Break. Tell truth from facade. Settle.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes, I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time.
Oh, dragon.
And greetings, Lady Arbiter. Or should one address you as
Arbiter
now?
From Halo, let's go.
One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment. Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure. Yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Myeonlung Chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidas have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Myeonlung Chamber can no longer prolong one's life. Jinjo. Ever since...
Talking way too fucking much.
Jinjo shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow into an eternal blur. All inhabitants of Jinjo shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself ceases to exist. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength in that moment.
God.
This is not...
Please. A decade. A century. And who would be willing to spend Jinjo's fate deserves...
Whilst one... Not the flow, if one...
Let's fight this dragon, come on.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be... Though
If... Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinjo safe.
Fuck you, dragon. Fuck you.
Jinshi.
Fight the dragon.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resident, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
I just hear, come on.
Lady Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our
Are they not cold?
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes, virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here, darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding message.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
We fight. Bad home.
This entrance leads to one's Sonoro sphere. Magistrate Jinshi, Rover, this battle is related.
If I The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment. But... though...
Now,
Rover. I have been prepared. Leaving Jin, but that ours. Let's.
Dragon. Thì mình tăng với nhau. First time on us. Keep move.
I shall lead the way.
Temple health back. That's fine. In the head.
Sacred light. Onwards. Thunder guide us. Evil be cleansed.
What's he?
quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinchi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
and I will not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light. But I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
They're gonna fight them all. We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. Got horns.
Lady Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. This one has heard your decision. Jinshi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people.
Moment of awakening.
She's in a bubble.
One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. with all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. I am Jue the Sentinel. You are my arbiter, and my former. In bygone days, I stood by. This one begs your pardon. One is prepared to answer. In the past, one was. You said you planned to participate in history. One had previously requested for every ounce of might. One is prepared to answer. Since Jinshi has inherited my power, Jinshi has fully this situation to accomplish a goal. Today was one is prepared to answer the flow of time on Mount. Fortunately, for lack of a better through the people, one is prepared to answer. You're tacit, Mark. There is something unusual.
Rover! Is it... Wait! Pause! Oh, so you... Rover? Why didn't you wake me?
It does feel similar to... This entity is unfamiliar to me, as it resides... Lady Arbiter. The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have... Worry not, the wuthering waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong.
Let me go.
One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lady Arbiter.
We have companion.
With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo
Are we on a mountain?
changes.
Optional ski down the mountain? Fuck yes. Okay. They should have gave us a snowboard.
A good vantage point.
What's the point of that? If I didn't make me if it didn't take me back to the town.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. Then, suddenly, they vanished, revealing a distant blue sky. In the midst of it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens. With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season, transforming the streets below. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the magistrate of Jinzhou. When thunder for only...
What's that, lady?
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal.
Not her, my team.
We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the... And lastly, this trip was worth it. It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
There's something you can ride in them. There's a claim all button. Get all the warps ablaze. I think the button. Throws me a cutscene. But if not, I'm doomed for Neo. Takes so long to load. Look at 10%, go to 100 or... That quick. Next click. But